Hey Bombers, it's Miss Redinger. I'm the counselor for students with the last names beginning N as in Nancy through R as in Redinger. I want to spend a little time with you showing you the career planner and the four-year planning tool. So let's get going. If you have your Chromebooks out, log into the network, and then you're going to go to our school webpage, which is richland.rsd.edu. You might also have a bookmark, which can be helpful and quick. So let's go there, richland.rsd.edu. You'll see this page pop up, our school's web page, and we're going to hover over students, and you'll see course catalog for your planning tool. That's where we want to go. You'll also find this under families, course catalog for your planning tool, but because you're students, we're just going to go through there. They take you to the same place, so it really didn't matter which one we chose. Then this district page will pop up just like this. And you'll see course catalog for your planning tool up here. Course catalog is over here. And then as you scroll down to next steps, you're going to find four-year plan. Let's click on that. And then click on use the four-year planning tool. And you may need to log in again at this point. I'm already logged in, so I don't have to. But if you need to log in again, then just pause the video and then restart it again when you get logged in. So, first thing I want to show you, some of you who've been here for a few years and have done this before, great, this might look familiar. They have reworked it a little bit. So let's go up here to this top upper left and click on the career planner. We're going to enter in there, and it's going to give us some information. Your screen, it's going to tell us what this is all about. So this is an opportunity for you to learn about yourself, to explore some options, get a reality check. Do you want to be an attorney but you don't want to go to college? Well, that's a reality check. That probably won't happen. And then they'll help you find some programs and some colleges across our state to help you start assembling your portfolio and help you get started on that career path. So let's go here. And the first place I want to take you is to take a self-assessment. So right here, you can see I've already done this a few times, surprise, surprise. But when you go to your self-assessment, some of these may be blank if you haven't done that before. So I just want you to click on the top line, that's top gray line for these. The green line tells me I've already done this. Blue one is started. This gray one I have not started. So just to show you real quick, so we don't have a time to click through all of this, but I want to show you real quickly how to use it. So I'm going to go here, continue one that I started, and it's going to ask you a series of 66 questions. Now, this one says write a novel or study the causes of earthquakes. Well, maybe I don't want to do either one of those, but if I had to choose, which one would I rather do? And then I'm going to click on that one. So for me, I'd rather write a novel. And we're going to go through, it'll click you through. Here's the indicator, 66 questions. We're not going to do all of these. So I'm going to take you out of this. I'd like you to finish it, but I'm going to take you out of it so you don't have to watch me click through it. And then here's another way. So this interest that just takes us back to that same screen. This one has 60 activities. We're going to rate activities. And then skills. This one will ask you what skills do you currently have, what do you use. So let's take a quick look. I've kind of started this one. So the green at the top, I get to put 6 skills that I use the most. And then in the blue one, I put in 12 skills that I use almost as much. So listening is really something I do a lot of. So I'm going to move it back up there into the green category. And you can't see it, but it's down at the end of this one. And then near the bottom here in the yellow boxes, I'm going to drag 24 other things I'd like to use into the box, okay? So I like installing, but maybe I don't use that very much. All right, so finish that on your own. And we're going to go back to learning about ourselves and reviewing my traits. So here, when you get done with all this, it's going to give you this information about yourself. So career interest area based on my preferences are these 4 things. My personality type, my interests, I'm conventional, enterprising, and I'm social. And then career clusters, based on my responses, it tells me I might be good in audio, visual arts, technology, communications, education and training, no surprise there, right? And human services, also no surprise. So I just want to show you real quick, if you want to keep following these things, I'm going to go education and training because that's what I do. And it will show me some information on the career cluster of education and training. So if I scroll down here, I can find what I'm actually doing, which is a school counselor. I can follow it, and it tells me about the median wages in our nation and the median wages in our state. So let's keep going, follow that school counselor thing, and it kind of tells me the annual wage here for Washington. And I don't know why that's different than the other one they showed us, but so up along here, it tells me what my duties could be, what employment might look like, what kind of training I might need. So all these things related to becoming a school counselor are available here, okay? So I want to point out one more thing. So school counseling, it's telling me where I can find this program in school counseling. And here you go. In our state, these are the 8 places that you can earn a master's degree in school counseling. So that's kind of how you use that area. There are lots of really cool things there. So take some time, look deep into it, and learn a little bit more about yourself. So that's, again, do that on your own. We don't have time to watch me do that, but I want all of you to do that. But now we're going to go to the 4-year planning tool. Okay, so it's at that top bar, 4-year planning tool. Let's enter into there. And so this one, there's lots of things you can do here, but really today the focus is for us to go into the 4-year plan. So click on that on the left-hand side, and we're going to go to this is not really good because it shows all of my student plans. So let's maybe, okay, so y'all are there. So I'm going to pick my grandson. Hope he's okay with that. I guess I better check with him. There he is. And so we're going to use Rainan's plan. We're going to take a close look at it. And to get into this plan, we're going to go over here to the little widget, and we're going to edit. Okay? So now those of you without a plan, hang tight. I'll show you that in just a minute. So right now it's showing us how many credits where Rainan earned his credits in 9th grade, the courses that he took. And then in 10th grade, it's telling us this is where he is right now, and this is where he's earning his credits. And then if he were with me right now, we would talk about the classes that he still needs to complete in 11th and 12th grade. So I chose studio art for Rainan. I don't know if that's what he wants, but when I talk to him, we'll find out. If he wanted to choose his own art, then art class, then he will hover over art. You see this course, choose course, click on that, and this will pull up all the classes that should be art classes. Now, what I have found with this tool is not 100% accurate. For instance, I think that Rainan would like the class photography, and I can't find it in here. So that's why I chose art for him, because I could not pick the photography class. But to show you, I'm just going to click on this ceramics class. How's that? And then it will go in there. It'll populate that for you, and you can project what your classes are next year. And so language arts. So let's go there. Let's choose a language arts class for Rainan. And this will pull up the language arts class that are available for 11th grade at Richland High School. So most kids take American Lit in grade 11. Some kids take AP. So I want to push Rainan a little bit, and we're going to take the AP Language and Composition, and then we're going to choose it over here for semester 2 as well. Where is it? There we go. Semester 2. And then you're going to go along and you're going to complete these classes. Now, I think here in Career and Tech Ed, I think we might be able to find that photography class. So let's look real quick and see if that's in there. Ah, there it is. So let's add photography for Rainan. It can be a fine arts class, or it can be a CTE class. And so for whatever reason, it's currently listed in CTE, which we can see here. versus an art class up here, okay? So you're going to work through this with your folks because they really do care about what your plan is and how you're getting there. So if you're currently in the 9th grade, you probably have 1 semester filled out. If you're currently in the 11th grade, then you have 2 years plus first semester filled out. So depending on your grade level will determine how much of this is completed. We'd love for you guys to take some time and project and start putting in the classes that you're thinking you're going to take. And that's the purpose of this particular tool. So hopefully that makes sense. Now, if you're a new student or if you don't have a plan, or maybe you just want to open a new plan, you don't want to rework this one, you want to open a new plan. So you can go in to create plan. And right in here, you're going to add your information. The name is the name of the plan, not your name, which always throws people off. So let's call this Denise's plan. It's going to confuse him when he opens his page, but anyway, we'll call it that. And then, because I'm in the counselor mode here, I get to see everybody's, but you're going to go in and find your name in here. And then you're going to go through. There's some mandatory things. If you don't know the career cluster or the career preference, that is exactly why you are doing the career planner before you start working on your plan. So if you haven't done the career planner, do that. And if you've already done it, then you can update your 4-year plan on this using this tool. So hope that's helpful. I know it's a lot of information. I didn't want to bore you forever, but just rewind the video and look at the parts that might be helpful to you. So thanks, Bombers, and have a great day.